When you hear the name Oscar, what do you imagine being the perfect name for his little brother? We're looking for something that's less popular but still very familiar, like Oscar, and probably another Scandinavian-inspired name. The names they're considering in bold, and you can pause to read my name associations based on those. While they're not outright looking for another O name, they're open to the idea of doing another O name. They like names that have an option of a nickname, even if they don't plan on using that nickname. And I did a lot of deep diving into the Scandinavian names. This consultation coincided with a separate project I'm doing that was diving into a lot of Swedish people from my area, so I included all of their names. And then to me, the vibes were very much like vintage gentlemen, so I included a lot of vintage names. Narrowing down my top suggestions instantly when I started this consultation, the name Lars is like screaming out to me, Oscar and Lars, that is so cute. But I've got Lars, Anders, Jonas, Stellan, and Soren for the Scandinavian names. They like vowely names, so I've got Elwood, Arlo, Hollis, Orson, and Olin. For that vintage gentleman section, Hugh, Ansel, Irving, Marcel, and Coy. And then some vintage names focusing on the nickname potential, Delmar with Del, Harlan with Harley, Conrad, I've heard people do Connie or Rad, Sylvester with Sly, and Lewis with Louie. They really like where Oscar hits in the popularity. It's not a common name, but it's so familiar. So other names that kind of were in that same range, I was thinking Ellis, Calvin, Ronan, Otto, and Simon. Honorable mentions, Abbott, Ivan, Casper. Oh, I love Oscar and Casper. I think they sound so good, but I was thinking they're also both the name of childhood characters. Not everyone's gonna like that. August, Roscoe. I liked how Roscoe kind of mirrors the sounds and Oscar just rearranges them. Adler, Ashby, Heath, and Murray. But I would love to know, if you were choosing a name for Oscar's little brother, what name would you choose? Or if you know anyone named Oscar and they have brothers, what are their names? And everyone's having a good day.